brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Lions and the Giants, and it's coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
They'll run here on first down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. We send a man in motion. From the 34. Finds Laporta. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 2 here. And that gives the Lions the first. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to drive up past the 40. He'll take 5 on the carry, and that gets him back to even. 2nd and 10 now. Setting up a throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on first down. He finds Laporta. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Back to throw. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play action here. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They go play action on first. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. We've got a close one here. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. He'll wind up and heft it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's third and goal at the 1. They'll try him left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back now, pressure on its way. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's a throw. St. Brown there to bring it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Motioning one of the tight ends. On first down, they'll run. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. Now following the play, pretty quick stoppage. This is going to be for an injury, and oh boy. Sam Laporta, the one in some pain, he's being checked on. First down from the red zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't... The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Here's a give up the middle. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 42. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that makes it 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. Play action on first down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the fourth. Well, you hear it in every sport, partner. Sometimes it's just best to keep it simple. They give it to him, and he heads right up the gut for 2.
That's right. Let that defense overthink it, and boy, did they ever. They were so concerned about everything else, they forgot the simplest play in the book.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Plowing up the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A tight end in motion now. Here's the handoff. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Running it now out of the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Throwing off the play fake here. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants' side of the field. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Simple dive up the middle. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They kneel it out, and that's it. They're going to be playing in the NFC Championship game. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.